That's the sign. Here we go. Whoops, I gotta put the right one. Hello, let's try this one. So I figured out yesterday, or this morning, excuse me. I figured out this morning why I was having so much trouble yesterday, and it has to do with the when you click on Twitter as an option to, well, X, the app formerly known as Twitter, in Streamlabs, it sends everything back to another stream that I did days ago, and I haven't figured out how to fix that. And that's a glitch in there. But anyway, I'm here today. It's FTG Thursday on the Morning Night Live. We have the 80s music going, and it's a lovely day. So we've got a whole bunch on the docket. I'm actually here a little earlier, but I would have been even earlier had it not been for the glitch. But hey, live streaming and Boomer/Gen X host means sometimes you're going to have glitches, and just get used to it. Most of you are used to it, so I feel okay about it. So anyway, should we do a show today? I think we should. You can hear me, right? At least I didn't boomer that up, so here we go. Are you ready? John, turn that music off, and do me a favor. Play the
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, the one and only P-Dog Knight.
Well. Shall we do this thing? Yes, we shall. Johnny, stop the music and put my face on the screen. Well done, sir. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Night Live. I am your host, Marty, also known as P-Dog Knight on the internet. And welcome back to the P-Dog Knight channel, where we are going to talk about media, propaganda, and, well, that's a little redundant, but we're going to talk about the things that the media screws up, and then and there's a whole lot of stuff going on, like special things happening and things trending and whatnot, and that's what we do here. We talk about what's new in the news and what's stupid, because I like to talk about stupid shit too, and that's what we do. Oh, by the way, if you happen to be on the app formerly known as Twitter, aka X, and you are not following Reaccion Puerto Rico, make sure you're following him over there. He put out he did something I've been asked. I kind of asked a long time ago, and sometimes people do it, and I don't always catch it. But he clipped part of my show from yesterday. I think it was from yesterday, and I laughed at myself just doing that. Look, do me a favor. If you ever happen to see me go off on a rant about something, or just anything that might be interesting about this show, which I know the show's not all that interesting, but at least it gives you something to do in the morning. If you happen to do that, clip the clip or send me a timestamp, and I will make a YouTube short out of it or something like that, because I'm trying to think of what the most compelling or most entertaining parts of my show are, and then I will make little shorts, and then we'll put them on YouTube too, and maybe Instagram. And I just don't always have the time to do that because I have a very busy schedule. But the clip that he did was when I was talking about all the special days they have for the community of the multiple alphabet and number sequence people. So, and I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of funny, but I didn't even realize I was being funny at the time. And so I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna have to cut it into 4 pieces to fit it into YouTube Shorts, but still, a 4-parter is better than a no-parter. And so I appreciate when y'all do that kind of stuff. Thank you, Reaccion Puerto Rico, you lovely island. By the way, Puerto Rico had some protests in favor of Gaza too. So, but and Reaction had posted that, and I was like, he wrote it in Spanish, but I figured out what it said, and it said, if you're so hyped on Gaza, why don't you move there? Because that would be a great place for you to live, and then you can see firsthand how the people live over there. So anyway, all right, let's actually get into the show, because and now by this time I'm really late. Again, let's get into the show. We're going to say hi to everybody, and then we'll get it going, because that's what we do here. And it is FTG Thursday, so if you happen to have an FTG or you notice me dropping an FTG that I forgot to drop, please drop the FTGs in the chat. If you don't know what an FTG is, ask somebody in the chat because they'll tell you, and then you'll be like, oh, I get it, and I got my own little FTGs to drop in the chat. But first, we're going to say hello. First in the chat over on Rumble. Well, of course, it's Avocados Diablo who gets the bell. We made all sorts of noises for that one. Good morning also to Mike Savage, Blarg, and Jimmy Das Hotep. There we go. And that's it. There's other people watching on Rumble, but just those three are in the chat. If you're over on Rumble, or if you happen to have a window open, just drop a hello over there. Look, I do ask you to do that just so I know who's over there. It says there's 14 watching. I'm one of them because I have a window open. I see Jimmy Das Hotep, Avocados Diablo, and Mike Savage. Now there are 12 other people, or no, I can't even count. 11 other people that are just popped in and opened a window. And I just like to know who opened a window because it helps us. Just say hi. It'll make my day. Make my day. Not like the Clint Eastwood kind of make my day, but just make my day and put a hi in the chat. He lives in the future. I'm not sure what. I don't know what that means. Anyway, okay. And then on YouTube, first in the chat, I'll be doggone diggity duggity. It is Mr. Jesse Leon. Beat AD into the chat. I am stunned. I am stunned. That is awesome. Good morning, Jesse Leon. Also, good morning, Avocados Diablo, of course. And Kara Soldier also in the house. Mike Savage, Blarg. Excuse me. I got to fix this. The Grand Inquisitor. Taya Alexander. All right. Also, good morning, Raven Harris or Ravon. We haven't determined the proper pronunciation, so I'll just give you multiple versions. Good morning, also Chicago Mike. Welcome back home. I said welcome home. Well, I know. Fake news experts in the house. Jaeger Pony, my favorite Canadian, and let's see. Rick Ashberger, what up? Good morning, sir. Good morning also to Somnambule Nation, Bookworm Addict. Good morning also Blackout 8879, who likes my intro music. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of a little funky thing I found on my music service, and it's been my theme song since day one on the show. So I'll keep that. I might change the outro music someday, but the intro music I like. That's my theme song. Good morning also JB's in the house. C. Thomas is in the house. Wait, C. Thomas is penis, not who's kapow. Is that you too? Who used to do is that you the kapow? No, somebody else says kapow. Anyway, I know penis is one of the words we use for C. Thomas. Not that he's a penis or the dick or anything. It's just that he says penis a lot, and he likes when I say the word penis, and he tries to get me to say it as often as possible. So penis to you, C. Thomas. Good morning also, Attack Alpaca, Simon Wolfwood, Tyler F. is in the house. And I think that's everybody that said hello in the chat. All right, shall we get the show started? Because, me just rambling on is not what you're here for. We're here to check out the news, what's happening in the world, what is going on. Now, I just should double check here. Are there notifications, though? Because I got to thank the people who did tweet out the show. By the way, the biggest thing you can do to help this show right now is to tweet the show out. Oh, wait. Oh, this is working again. Okay, it looks like my StreamBots. CloudBot's working again. So I am going to pin the blessed and best place to sponsor the show if it's in here. I don't see it though. Where is it? I'm going to pin that to the top. I see the join the Discord server, share the stream. Well, I'll be damned. It's not giving me well, we'll figure it out. If it shows up, I'll pin it to the top. But if you want to sponsor the show, best place to do it, pdognight.live. You can go /tips. It'll take you right there, or you can just click that and you'll see where to do it. Appreciate that. And let's see. So let's get into what's happening in the world. Now, first, notifications. There we go. All right, let me get this open because a lot of people have already tweeted out the show, and I appreciate that. Share the stream. That's the biggest thing. I suppose I can get rid of what is that? Well, I figured out the problem. I don't need to pin that anymore. We could unpin that. Where is it here? Oh, here it is. All right. Thank you to, come on. is going a little slow. Thank you, Jimmy Das Hotep, Tyler F. Scribe Light, Somnambuled Nation, Johnny Hellcat, the original viewer of the Morning Night Live. I don't even know if you're here because you're usually working this time. I know you watch replays and stuff. I appreciate that. I'm going to retweet all of you peoples. That's cool. And I'll retweet Reaction on Puerto Rico. By the way, if you're wondering where to find me on X, the app formerly known as Twitter, it's the same thing as it is on YouTube, at PDogNight. I'm at PDogNight on Instagram. I'm at PDogNight on YouTube. I'm at PDogNight on X. It's so hard to say X because it's been for 12 years. I've been on Twitter and now I'm on X. And then also Marty's Big Journey on Instagram and YouTube. There's 5 places, or you can just hit the LinkedIn link. I think that's in my YouTube description. I don't know. Or not LinkedIn, Linktree link. Where you can find all my stuff. And if you ever want to find the story of Marty, my 15 minutes of fame when I was in GQ magazine and Good Morning America, those links are on there too. So anyway, let me retweet these people. Thank you for sharing the show. That is very helpful and special to me that you do that. I greatly appreciate it. And both on YouTube and Rumble. I know that Jimmy Das Hotep retweets on Rumble. I appreciate that big time. So, let's talk about what's happening in the world. And some things are trending. Oh no, what happened to, oh, there it is. I just got them out of order. That's what happened. Oh, I don't need this one. Okay. So first, just some happy things or things that are trending that are just things that make you go, with a smile, not like, but you're like, this is good news. And, so today, oh shoot, I don't need that. Need that? No, I don't. One of the things that's trending is Mr. John Lithgow. Now, if you don't remember John Lithgow was, I think my favorite role was when he was in The World According to Garp, but he's also had Third Rock from the Sun. He's a prolific actor. It used to be that guy for the longest time. It was the guy that you saw in a movie, but you didn't know his name. But then his name, he became more of an, I wouldn't say he was ever a B-list actor. He was just one of those faces you see in all these movies. You're like, who is that guy's name? And, but then eventually he became more of an A-list name star, even though he was already A-list, and partially because of Third Rock from the Sun, but also Buckaroo Banzai. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here's your quiz. The quiz of the day. Name John Lithgow movies. Cliffhanger. Was he in Cliffhanger too? Is that with the one with Sylvester Stallone, where he was like a rock climber or some kind of a, former whatever military year? 2010, the year we made contact. Yeah, name John Lithgow movies in the chat. That'll be great. He was great in the Memphis. What's that? What is that? Is that supposed to be Memphis Belle? Oh, Memphis Belle. Yeah. Hello, Pissed Off Shih Tzu, by the way. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, he's a great actor, but here's the funny thing about John Lithgow. He's had some really good roles, and he's had some roles in movies that were really stupid. Like, for example, I just noticed someone put Howard the Duck. That was a dumb movie, but John Lithgow was just, he has quite a range. He could do serious shit. He could do funny shit. I just like him. Okay. I just like John Lithgow. Oh, he was in Footloose too. Wasn't he the dad? Yeah. He was the nasty dad who didn't want people dancing. There you go. It doesn't have to be a movie or TV role. He was in the second season of Dexter. Yep. That's true. Harry and the Hendersons. Yep. That was a good one. All right. Anyway, happy birthday, John Lithgow. Apparently, he's born in October 1945, which makes him way older than me. He's 80 something. Wait a minute. I didn't know this. Did you know this? Since today is John Lithgow's birthday, I get to share my favorite fun fact about him. Coretta Scott King babysat John Lithgow. I had never heard of this. It's in Cracked. I don't know. Is this true? He first saw her as an adult in 1974 when he did a Broadway comedy, and she reminded him that she was his babysitter. Until then, he hadn't realized who Coretta from his childhood really was. That's wild. That is wild. So anyway, Richo's in the house. What's up? Good morning, sir. Welcome from a friend down under. All right, so enough about John Lithgow. Also trending is, now I don't even know the reason this person is trending, but you don't need a reason for Barry White to trend, okay? Barry White is trending. The man responsible probably for more babies in America than any other human being ever. I don't know why this is going on here. It is apparently it's Barry White Appreciation Day. Now I'm not sure why it's Barry White Appreciation Day. Apparently it's his wife's birthday today. But in a now he said, I haven't even previewed this, but in a 1983 interview, he saw it coming. Now I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna take a chance and see what it was that Barry White knew in 1983 that maybe we all should have known. But by the way, my darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. I love Taylor Dayton's remake of that song, but the only real version of that song is Barry White. Anyway, let's see this.
It's not just important that it's happening. I think what's even more important is why is it happening? Why is it divorce rate is higher today than it's ever been?
Uh-oh.
Tell me why is it?
You know why? Because couples aren't listening to enough Barry White. That's why.
The cry today is don't get married. Hang loose. And the laws are going to take care of those philosophies. Palimony now. You can't even hardly talk to a girl or a woman and say, baby, I like you. Would you like to
He
like
saw
me?
it coming.
That could cost you a court case.
Barry White.
You can bleep this later, but it's all. That's really what it is. It's American, and it's gonna take us to a death stage.
1983, he said.
Children are involved. What's more important than that man and woman's relationship is when they lay down with each other at night spiritually.
If they ain't listen to Barry
and
White.
physically communicate their bodies with and become one. And that life comes from that moment. If that man and that woman does not have their life and their philosophies intact, that child is going to suffer. So he'll grow up at 21 and come in your house, Jay, where you and your wife is communicating and blow your damn brains out, brother.
Oh my goodness, Barry White.
It's not
Barry
just,
White.
Stop
it, Barry White. Stop it, Barry White. You're telling too much truth in 1983. So anyway, Barry White Appreciation Day. Do we even need? Shouldn't every day be Barry White Appreciation Day? I'm just saying. All right, moving on. Also trending this morning is Yorktown. Now, Yorktown. Oops, what's the hell? I don't know. Outro. What's going on here? Yorktown's trending because. Oh no! What happened? What happened? There we go. Oh, on this day in 1781, the British surrender at Yorktown. Cornwallis requests that his 8,000 redcoats be granted the honor of marching out from their defenses with flags unfurled. Washington says no, citing illness. The British general refuses to attend the surrender ceremony. There you go. This is the anniversary of the battle, or not the battle years, the surrender at Yorktown. And so that's some great American history there. You can look that up on your own. There's a whole bunch of tweets about it. Let's see. Let me see if there's a good one. Today in 1781, Cornwallis surrendered Washington at Yorktown, effectively ending the American Revolution with victory for the new nation. But, wait a minute. I'm sorry. We do have to have one little historical thing here. Where is it? It's very important. It is the day. It also is the day that let me fix it here. George Washington came in with his Challenger and won the day. So there you go. The Battle of Yorktown, George Washington leading the charge in his Challenger. That is funny. Okay. Now this is a little more serious thing trending. Sidney Powell is trending, and apparently the people on the left are all excited because former Trump attorney Sidney Powell is pleading guilty in the Georgia election subversion case. Now that's weird because this someone here says her plea in the Georgia elections first case marks a significant moment in the post-2020 election saga. This underscores the importance of upholding the integrity of our democratic processes. Legal consequences for those who undermine elections are crucial for safeguarding democracy. Well, now I'm confused. I am wondering why she is doing that, because maybe, and other people are excited. Sidney Powell has cut a plea deal and is expected to plead guilty in Georgia one day before the trial is set to begin. That's from 42 minutes ago. This is breaking news, and I don't see a corresponding article on any of this yet. These are all from just literally just before I started the show. Let's see. Trump prosecutor Fani Willis orders Alex Jones and RNC Chair Ron Daniels to appear in court for the Sidney Powell trial. Will they testify? I've yet to see an actual article. All I'm seeing is let's see. All I'm seeing is people saying that she's pleading guilty. Breaking. Just announced, former Donald Trump attorney Sidney Powell has pled guilty in the Georgia election subversion case one day before her trial was set to start. Prosecutors are recommending a sentence of 6 years probation. Okay, there it is. That explains a lot, because they were planning on railroading her in this court case, and I bet she took a deal to get 6 months or 6 years probation. Okay, let's look at, Technofog. Finally, this is from 14 minutes ago. Fulton County prosecutors drop all 7 felony charges against Sidney Powell in exchange for a misdemeanor plea. That is completely different than what people are saying. Now, this is interesting. She's sentenced to 6 years probation, $6,000 fine, $2,700 restitution, an apology letter. She must testify against the co-defendants and have no media contact concerning facts and circumstances of this case. Well, first of all, that's bullshit. But if she becomes so she's going to become a witness. They dropped 7 felony charges, and she's taking a plea so she doesn't have to go to jail. Here it is. They overcharged her, and they knew it. Fulton County prosecutors dropped all 7 felony charges against Sidney Powell in exchange for a misdemeanor plea. They overcharged her, and they knew it. Here are the charges they had against her. Let's go full screen, please. Oh, I got it. There we go. Conspiracy to commit intentional act of interference with performance of election duties. Conspiracy to commit intentional interference with performance. Okay, there's all the same charge 7 times. So because she knew they were just going to do her dirty anyway. Oh, let's read the pleadings. Fulton County DA lied to the court repeatedly about the law. They hid exculpatory evidence from the grand jury, violating the prosecutor's oath to do justice, and now the felonies vanish on the eve of the trial. Totally unjust prosecution. Hello, number 1. How you doing? Nice to have you here. So, this is funny. This is, oh my God, this is going to get interesting. What is she going to testify to? Look, see, so she has to testify, right? Does it mean that she has to testify that they did something wrong? Nope. Tim Cool, this is Calvin Free. Sidney Powell took a plea deal. Like I've been saying all this time, Trump is going to prison. No, she took a plea deal on a misdemeanor because they know she was overcharged. Oh, good Lord, Fani Willis is a beast. Yeah, she's a beast, all right. FTG, Fani, whatever your name is. Let's see, breaking, now pleading guilty to 6 counts of conspiracy to commit No. These are the former charge. Wait a minute. Let's see. So then they changed it to misdemeanor charges. This is amazing. Okay, well, there you go. FTG Fani Willis, and who knows about Sidney Powell, what's going to happen with her. That's crazy. Boy, but people on the left are excited. They are excited. And I'm laughing because I'm looking at some of these tweets. So here's another one. I want to show you this one because it's funny. Alert, Sidney Powell is pleading guilty in Fulton County, Georgia criminal case. Yeah, misdemeanor. She's pleads. But notice how they're all saying she's pleading guilty as part of a deal with the prosecutors over effort to overturn former President Donald Trump's loss in Georgia. Look, she's pleading the misdemeanor of what? Again, conspiracy to commit intent. This is what they're dropping. This is what they're dropping. These are the defendant waives copy of indictment, list of witnesses, former. She took a plea deal. This is hilarious. And there's, I know, they're all excited about this. Oh my gosh. Everyone's just, oh, Trump's going to jail. Trump's going to jail. Trump's going to jail. Hilarious. All right. Whatever. That's why she's trending. So we'll hear a lot more about that for the rest of the day because that just happened about an hour ago. All right. Moving on. Wells Fargo is also trending. Now, if you're not Wells Fargo, the bank, and I thought it was going to be trending because they're closing down they closed a bunch of branches. That's really weird. And I think it might be part of their strategy to use more online banking and use more, automated stuff. So they're closing down branches because everyone uses their, you can bank on your phone now. Oh, by the way, I did have a couple of reparations in the Gut Eichert, I don't know, cup that I got in Germany. But that's not why they're trending. They're trending because of an incident that happened in a Wells Fargo in Tennessee. And what happened was apparently a woman was a woman in Tennessee, or Wells Fargo in Tennessee, tries to force a woman to wear a mask before they'll do business with her, which I would be in the fuck off category right there. All right, just go do my banking online at Wells Fargo. Thank you, Tim Richardson, for subscribing. I don't know if you're here, but welcome. So they try to force a woman to wear a mask before they'll do business with her. Turns out she's an attorney and she ain't having it. Oh, give her one of those. Cops are called and shocked. They too show up in masks. And shocker, they too show up in masks. We aren't doing this again, folks. I promise you. Refuse to do business with anyone that tries this shit again. Fucking clouds. This is a Mary King. He's a funny guy on Twitter. Anyway, so this is the exchange. Apparently, she's like, she ain't having it. Let's see if this plays.
No, here's the options. I'm not putting cash through the drive-through or through the drive. I'm not doing it. I put checks in. No, I'm not putting cash through the drive-through. But here's our choices. You let me deposit my money. You've got shields. You can wear your own mask. You can do what you want. It's not a mask mandate state. So go get my money. Go get my money. Just start cashing it out. Start counting. That's our choices. I'll go to another bank.
Anyway,
no, I'm not.
Anyway, they call the police. I'm going to go forward here because they actually had the police show up. What?
$100,000 through the drive-through.
One moment, because we are bringing security over here.
Okay, sure.
Morning, ma'am.
Oh, this is security.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. So my understanding is that the bank has a policy for masks. Are you just trying to attend to one of your accounts here?
Yes.
Okay. They are willing to help you through the drive-through if you don't want to wear a mask in the business.
Hold on. Why are you here? Is there a law that's been broken?
Well, if their policy here is that you have to wear a mask.
Is there a law that's being broken?
Well, if they're asking you to leave, then because you're not adhering to their...
It's open to the public, and I have over $200,000 in the bank here for over 25 years. So I gave them an option. I said, I'll be happy to leave if they'll walk over there to the safe, pull all my money out, and give it to me. There are banks who want my business. So if they'll just pull it all out, I'll happily leave. But if I'm not breaking the law, I don't really need you here.
Well, why don't you come step outside with me? We'll talk about it, but this is not a public property. This is a business.
It's open to the public.
If they ask you to wear a mask inside, you have to adhere to those
Brent
guidelines.
Hayes, by the
and
way.
if they ask you to leave...
Anyway, if you want to watch the rest of the exchange, the link's going to be in the links at the end of the show, like I do with every day. I don't know. I mean, okay, so here's where I'm at. Hello, Darren Root. she's an attorney. It's going to be interesting. Can the bank ask you to do that? I suppose, private property. But she says, look, fine. I'm going to not do business in this bank anymore. Give me my money right now. And because they would not allow her to do a cash deposit in the bank without a mask. If they, why this police officer there, I have no idea. I suppose they, if they're going to trespass her for doing business in the bank, it's a trick. I'll be interested to see if this turns into something else. It's funny though, when you go on the app formerly known as X and listen to people talk about this, it's absolutely split right up down the middle, where some are like, fuck Wells Fargo, and some are like, they have the right because they are a private business. In fact, here's an example of that. Our good old friend, Mr. Ed Krasenstein. Here he is. Here's the Daily Krasenstein. Wells Fargo, I'm not doing the Ed Krasenstein voice, just for comedic effect. In Wells Fargo bank in Tennessee tried to make a woman wear a mask before they would do business with her. Even the police are called and they back up the bank. Many people on the right are outraged over this. I get it. People hate mask mandates, but this is a corporation serving clients. It's not a governmental entity. If a business wants a client to wear a mask, isn't that their right? If you don't like it, you are free to take your business elsewhere or use the drive-through online banking. This isn't communism. If you think it is, you don't understand what communism is. This is actually what freedom looks like. Freedom applies to corporations too. I understand why people are outraged, but you can't ask for freedom if you aren't applying it equally. Now, I hate to say this, and I really hate to say this. He has a point, and I'm talking about more than the point between his ears, okay? Sure, Wells Fargo can do this. They can say, okay, if you want to do business inside our building, you can wear a mask. It's not fascism, Rick. Look, it's the bank's prerogative. It's not just any old private property. If it has her money, not like she can go anywhere else and remove $200,000. True, I require people to take off shoes in my home. If someone refuses to do so, I do not allow them to say. See, look, I guess it's their prerogative. Is it good business? I don't know. I mean, like, I can't remember the last time I stepped inside my bank anyway. I usually go through the drive-through or ATMs or online banking, but I don't know. I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, Ed's point, while being Ed Krasenstein, is probably correct. I hate it. I think it's stupid, but it's probably correct. So, but FTG to Wells Fargo in that branch in Tennessee, it's got to be in Nashville or Memphis, because I can't imagine anywhere else in Tennessee where they would actually try to enforce this. But who knows? It's because it's not. By the way, it's not a Wells Fargo policy. My wife banks at Wells Fargo. We've gone in there. We've gone at her bank. Okay, we have accounts there too. I can't remember the last time you had to wear a mask there. Hello, Green Badger Outdoors. So I just find it a little bit strange that this one branch in Tennessee is not a Wells Fargo policy. So I would be interested to see if Wells Fargo, as in the corporation, ends up saying anything about this, because it is not a Wells Fargo policy. So I'm a little bit fascinated by that. Anyway, that's why Wells Fargo is trending. Also trending, Sarah Silverman, the actress, comedian, former blackface wearing, entertainer, is trending. And it's because she has stepped in it with somebody. Here, and here's why. Apparently, Sarah Silverman. Now it's funny. This is hilarious, because you're going to get a lot of different versions of what she did. Okay. Blue-eyed scream. What's happening? A lot of different versions of what she did. Here is someone called Low Key online who's introduced this as Sarah Silverman shared this genocidal post on Instagram about Gaza. Okay, we know where this is going, don't we? So here's what she said. PSA. There is a very strange thing happening. Many are saying that it's inhumane that Israel is cutting off water, electricity to Gaza. Israel made it pretty simple. Release the hostages and we will turn it back on. Instead of pleading with Hamas to release civilian hostages, which include babies and toddlers, there are politicians, cough, cough, AOC, calling Israel inhumane. Now, if that isn't enough for you, Israel does not need to supply Gaza with these resources, which they do for free. If Hamas didn't spend billions of dollars on terrorism, they would be able to build the infrastructure to support themselves. Oh my God, woman! Sarah Silverman, more based every day. That's very true, because they get billions of dollars in aid from all these other places, and yet they have to get their electricity and water from Israel. Now, granted, because Israel has built the infrastructure and supplies these things to Gaza, and but Sarah Silverman is getting ripped to shreds by, of course, the Hamas wing of American politics and whatever you call it. So now I'm just going to show you some reactions to that. Amy Schumer and Sarah Silverman are discovering how Democrats really feel about Jews. Oh, that's an ouch. Now here's someone who has a little Palestinian flag in their bio. As Amy Schumer and Sarah Silverman post ridiculous genocidal nonsense. Wait, genocidal nonsense? Give the hostages back and we'll turn the water back on. This is not your water. We supply you with our water. And you're saying, give us the hostages back. Thankfully, some younger celebs know genocide when they see it and stand on the right side of history. Genocide? No, this is not genocide. Oh my gosh. Sarah, okay, again, Rachel Neat, I don't know who this is. Sarah Silverman is justifying 1 million children being deprived of water, which Israel gives them for free. Israel has systematically, over decades, denied Palestinian access to its own water sources from the land stolen from them. No. Oh, good Lord. And then what is she doing here? Oh, she's looking at Wikipedia? No, this is... Soon after Israel occupied the West Bank, including East Jerusalem and the Gaza Strip in June 1967. How did that happen, by the way? How did that happen? You mean when they were attacked in that war and they said, well, fuck you. We're going to keep this territory. You're going to keep attacking us from it. The Israeli military forces consolidated complete power over all water resources and water-related infrastructure in the occupied Palestinian territories. Years on. This is obviously... some propaganda from somebody over there. Oh, this is from Amnesty. Yes. So anyway, let's just again, stop murdering our people and taking our children, and return the ones that you have, and we'll be good, right? I mean, it's a So anyway, but again, now it's funny. Everyone uses this picture when they're mad at Sarah Silverman, both on the right and on the left. Here's one. I would have never in my wildest dreams imagined that Sarah Silverman would have turned out to be a racist Zionist ghoul. Oh, and they pull out the blackface picture. So whatever, it doesn't matter. Whoever's turn it is to hate Sarah Silverman, break out the blackface picture, right? So anyway, that's why Sarah Silverman is trending. And look, sometimes most of the time she's a shithead. So I'm glad to see her getting a little bit of the medicine that some of the rest of us get from the left. Also trending is Cher. Cher is trending. This might just be an all trending day. I'm telling you. Cher, the actress, singer, whatever, goofball, is trending. And that's because Cher Well, I mean, there are people who called this breaking news yesterday. Cher has stated that she will leave the United States if Donald Trump is elected president in 2024. Oh my gosh! Give me another reason to vote for Donald Trump. Come on, man. This is great. Come on. Yeah. Bitch, bye. Now I am a Donald Trump supporter. Wait, are we getting did the stream stop for a second? No, it says excellent connection, doesn't it? Yeah, excellent connection. Uh-oh, no, it doesn't say excellent connection. Are y'all getting the buffering thing? Is that just my... Why is this so far back, too? Let's see where we're at here. Am I buffering? No, I'm not buffering. It should be good. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Is it working now? Oh, I see what's happening. I'm getting a bad stream. We're back. Hello, Brother Hashem. Oh gosh, look, geez, what's going on here? I must be having internet problems. Let's do it on both streams. Looks like it's working over here. Let's see. Refresh didn't work. Okay. Okay. Someone has potato internet. No, I don't have potato internet. But I see that it is buffering. Okay. This is very annoying. Well, hopefully you all can hear me say thank you to Tyler Alexander, dropping a 223 in the tip jar. What's funny is... Oh, my connection's really slow too. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, I mean, there are people who called this breaking news yesterday. Okay, apparently people don't like Cher. Anyway, thanks, Tyler Alexander. This thing with Sarah is the same thing I said about Ethan Klein. They cultivate this audience. They raised this beast. They leashed to it on their enemies. Now that the beast has slipped its chain, it is biting the hand. You reap what you sow. All right. Let's see. Working yet? Choppy as hell. Okay. Let's see here. It says I have internet access. Comes and goes. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. It could be, what's the date today? 19th? It could be. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what to do here.